Is it that time?
Your world.
I figured I'd be front middle, but yeah, I guess.
Probably like right in the middle of this mess. Yeah, I think he is gonna.
Keegan's next to me. I'm with the short people.
You're gonna be next to Drew over here.
Okay. Just kidding.
Andre.
He can jump really high.
Señora.
How's that? That doesn't look too bad. All right, ice here. We'll do a few pictures. Last one. That's it.
Thanks, guys.
Other guys that are fun to watch, the Rapids, as we welcome in Rapids head coach Robin Fraser. Coach, how are you?
Great. Really good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on this morning.
The team certainly has bought into the message that you guys are putting forward. You guys have climbed rapidly through the standings. Hopefully you guys can take over that mantle as top seed in the West heading into playoffs. What are you looking forward to in the next few months here, and how do you think this team's going to close out the regular season?
We're actually getting pretty close to full strength. We've been dealing with injuries all throughout the year and national team call-ups and various other things where we've been missing players. But we're getting to a point where everyone's getting healthy, and it's how do we best put all the pieces together.
Through 49 games, you have the most wins, the most points earned, and the most goals scored of any head coach in Rapids history. Can you reflect on those first 49 games for us?
Yeah, I have really good players. You know what I mean? I have really good players. They're good guys. They work hard, and as a result, we've been able to do some pretty interesting things. I've been pretty fortunate to have this group of players for this time.
Look, for me, the last 3 years with Robin has been unprecedented. My own learning capacity in the last 3 years about how Robin sees the game has changed the way I've seen the game, and I'm very thankful for that.
He's a great leader, very intelligent, very, how do I say, meticulous in his approach, very thoughtful, but open to new ideas. And as a new person coming into the club, I couldn't ask for a better leader and a better mentor than Robin.
For me, obviously, personally, it's been fantastic. As a player, he's given me so much confidence to go out and play. Obviously, we play a great style of football here, which obviously suits my game, which is great. Giving me the captaincy was, a big honour. I'll always look back at that as, one of the proudest moments of my career. Leading the boys out every week.
Biased, sure, but we have the best coaching staff. Everybody has a great history within the game, and obviously Robin's been such an influential coach, throughout his time here in the MLS, post being a player. But yeah, I think for me, the way Robin's changed the way I see the game has been so big for me.
He's very humble. He's very humble in his approach. I think that rubs off on everybody else. He's never too big to learn. He doesn't know it all, and he's always seeking information, because I think, and I know this from him, is that they can only make him better and us better.
The way Robin leads the dressing room, the way Robin is with the veteran players, the Pricey's, the Danny Wilsons, the Will Yarbroughs, the Drew Moores, the Stephen Badershaws, ends up building the culture to what we see it today, where the culture of our football club within that locker room is so good. The weekends displays are just shining through right now, and I think for me that is massively through the way Robin leads the group and the way Robin puts the group together on any given day.
He wants us to be the best. He doesn't want us to be this small club. He wants to see us as a big club, which we are. And he deserves all the praise he's getting. Up for Coach of the Year, 110%, deserves that. And we're just so thankful he's our manager, because he's been great for us as the development side, and obviously now pushing towards the top end of the West.
For me, the last, whatever it's been, 2.5, almost 3 years with Robin, has been so influential to me as a coach, and his leadership within the group. We always talk about how good the culture within the club is, how good the culture within the team is, and that's all through Robin's leadership. So it has been a wonderful experience, and I know it's going to continue on in the future.
Yeah. Give me a heart attack. You guys all in my coffee. Sean, really? He's gonna come in. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
Come on. You get tired of making conferences, huh?
We enjoy it tonight, huh?
It's not gonna be easy.
Embrace it, huh? Embrace it.
It's not, huh? It's not. Huh? It's our home. It's our home. We move the ball quicker. We move the ball quicker.
I think we all know the f***ing message tonight, boys. Start f***ing fast. Don't wait till the last 15, 20 minutes of the game, huh? Come on, go for each other. Tempo, dictate. Come on, we got to know what we've got to do today. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Every time Jack Price is on the ball, it's a dangerous play for Colorado off these set pieces because he knows exactly where to put it. They've got such wonderful set pieces in Colorado, the way they mix them up, sometimes near, sometimes far. The outswinger, Trusty down! And Trusty with his first goal! And Jack Price with yet another assist. Magic Man puts it, Trusty finds it. Simple as that.
It is one thing to put something together and say, look, these are the movements, these are the ideas that we want to implement on the weekend, and then ask the player delivering the ball to put it in a certain area. Pricey is so consistent, and the pace in which he puts in balls, it's not quick enough to not get your head on it, but it's not slow enough that it takes power for the guys on the end of it to generate.
Header! Oh, they've done it! Absolutely fantastic from both ends. Jack Price's cross and the finish by Danny Wilson. Fantastic.
He just has a very good knack of putting the balls exactly where we want them on a consistent basis. 9 out of 10 times they'll be on the money, but then the pace on the ball that he generates is just enough to help the guys who are on the end of it generate pace from their head, their foot, whatever it comes off.
I think it's the way we go about our set pieces, and I think obviously on the attacking part we talk about here, obviously it's not easy putting it in the area every time, but I also know that if I just put it in a good spot, the boys are going to go and attack.
The success that we've had from our attacking set pieces does come from the delivery 100%, but it also comes from the diligence of the guys in the box, making the correct runs, the consistent runs, the subs coming on off the bench, doing the same thing and not changing it. Obviously we've had success early in the game and late in the game, and then obviously coupled with Jack's delivery, I think is a good recipe for success.
Here comes the corner. It's go up, and that's 1-0! Danny Wilson with the header, Jack Price with the delivery, and Maxime Crepeau is beaten.
And it's the work of Chris Sharp, it really is. The easiest thing for me to do is put the ball in the area, and Sharpie has us in great spots, attacking wise, and the boys go and attack it, and all I can do is just keep the delivery as perfect as I can, and we'll get goals from it.
It's very much a tactical piece of the game, I believe, but I think at the end of the day, my starting point is looking at the opposition's setup, trying to see what they're trying to achieve in their setup, and seeing with our weapons what we can do to pull their setup apart and create gaps and opportunities for our boys to get on the end of the service.
Price with the corner, the outswinger, and it down, put it out, it's a goal! That's absolutely fantastic. That's not about power. That's just precision into that corner.
Getting an assist is fantastic, but ultimately if it's an assist that gets you a win, it's even better. Obviously, as a team you want to win, and if I'd like to score goals myself, but I don't score too many, so if I can help others score, which is fantastic for me. But the best feeling is seeing one of the boys get on the end of it, and whether it wins us the game or puts us a couple goals up or puts us in the lead, for me it's just a fantastic feeling.
For me, it's twofold. I'm just so happy for the boys when it comes off and we, are allowed to go 1-0 up or get ourselves back in the game, or we score the winner from them. And I'm just very, very proud when the guys do their jobs, do it well, and obviously we have success from it.